was sitting on stream.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dennis. Quickly complete. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Bringing the heat. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first.
Breaks into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Spot in the middle. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Under fire.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to pass. It's Dennis. Under fire. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avant. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
This is a quarter of the fucking league.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat.
Throw the ball, bro.
And it's incomplete. They were looking for a huge gain on first down.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback
It
throw
could have
the
been
football,
like last
break on the
fucking
football,
weekend,
no
and they
space
just threw that
allowed.
shit and hit
As
him in the
soon
back
as he
of the
catches
fucking
it,
helmet.
defender beat
Fucking
ball
hold it down,
carrier
took it
and
to
gets
the
him on
house
the
for a
ground.
fucking pick six. You stop running that bullshit.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Akbar.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Now facing third and short from their own 17. Sends it back in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Fuck
Complete
that.
to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Finds his man, it's Akbar. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Dennis. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to run it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around
QB
the
spying, y'all
34-yard
can't
line,
spy,
and now
bro.
they've got
What
a
the
little
fuck
something
is this?
brewing. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'm spying it through this shit, bro. Spying.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks. And they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running
There
the
you
football.
go. Get there. That's what the fuck we need. That's what
And
the
it'll
fuck
be
we need.
incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Bro. God
Well, that just shows you
damn.
how much this quarterback trusts
See a
his
nigga
smaller
break out the
wide
fucking-
receiver. He was double
See a
covered
nigga
on
break
that
out
play,
that
and still
fucking
the
pocket.
QB tried to force it over
Fucking
to
get
him.
out the fucking
The
spot,
Rebels
nigga.
come to the
God
line
damn.
needing just
Not
inches
fucking
for the
right.
1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was
There
single.
you go.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Hey, we saw this QB in the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
To the air, it's Dennis. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds a man on the left. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Got it on the outside. It's Akbar.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He lets one fly deep.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. Trying play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on fourth down. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, pick the ball up.
Complete a big hit there, forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Dennis.
I've
This
seen
time
it.
he's got his man.
Hit on the
All the way
fucking
out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Off play action. Quarterback moving. He'll throw it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to
Just
pile on
stop
a
and
little more
stand.
before the break.
Look at him attacking that big. Oh, man. Heard when he had that shit box, bro.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the back. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Aside from some bullshit ass deep pass and shit like that, bro. Barely on the pressure tag.
The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Dennis. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Avant.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Leaves it with the back.
Whoa.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it.
Beautiful, my nigga.
Jackets fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the 2nd half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gives it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're working that left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're going to run it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half.
You're work in progress, man.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Fired in there, but incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB, and you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop it back, you can throw the ball a ton, you can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Sweet spin. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He's going for it all. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Wants to throw. It's Dennis. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Defense a little too jumpy there. They got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O.
This should do. Oh, this should do. Oh, he gives me a fuck up.
That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. Looking to throw for it. A little release to the back. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He'll pull it on the read. Finds a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Oh.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Dennis. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. He's going to take off. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back on this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback making adjustments. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He got a step and just dusted the field. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I say remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
He's going to take a chance from midway in
said
the end
what?
zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Dennis. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
It's 50-30 corner.
Knocks it out of the air. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Ole Miss! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
And wings it incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gets the back moving. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And when you're trailing by a couple of possessions in the 4th quarter, you can't do much of this, much more. I mean, this offense has to find a way to attack the sidelines, the middle of the field, deep down the field. It can't be the little dink and dunk. This offense has got to find some explosive plays. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense? Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw again. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. A shot toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Like lead with a more victory, you know what I'm saying? So the score was really closer than where it appeared.
And a nice touchdown.
Motherfucking ain't dropped. Consecutive passes,
it's pretty
big
much over.
passes
Down
on
multiple
3rd and 4th.
late in the football
You know what I'm
game.
saying? He could have been a different story, bro. It was
Nice
big
job
game,
by
bro.
this offense.
That's
Continue to
man,
fight,
over.
push the ball down the field, and make plays.
We going again. We doing this shit again. We ain't doing you like this, bro. 10. And rebuild it up, bro.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper, fighting off the defender.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
How you doing, man? What you doing, twin? I'm being quiet. You don't feel like talking about that? You getting you some clothes? Where y'all at? Y'all in Burlington? What you eat for breakfast this morning? London. What you eat for breakfast? Some what? What you getting? You gonna try on some clothes? You getting some new shoes? You said what? Drawers. You eat drawers. Hell no. Hell no. No. They didn't pick up my assignment this week. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The property that I was working with, they was talking about hiring me, but the dude said that the property manager didn't want to hire me through the staffing agency because it cost them money. So they was bringing a person from another company to come over there and work. They from the same company, but they bringing another person over so they can work. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really mad. Shit, I was just like, okay. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully something pop up on the app and I'll take it. Yeah. You said what?
Monday gonna talk to you later. She ain't trying to talk.
Uh, uh,
But he was mad because people were tweeting, damn, big fight, match boxing versus Cam Akers, whatever. And he got butthurt about it. He starts tweeting, oh, this is what we have. He just grabbed blah, blah. Cracking his ass, and he's missing every punch. I was smoking the shit. I got the video. I'm gonna post it on my site. It's hilarious. It's slow motion. So, that's cool that happened. It's because she was running like, you know how it is in scrimmage. It's like, whatever, you thought up and then the running back keeps going. And I don't, I'm fucking psycho. I'm running in pursuit and he's taking off 30 yards from the field. So I'm running in pursuit. He has no clue I'm coming. And I'm fucking signing the shit out the ball. So he turned around, he's pissed, and he looked back at me and punch at me. So I kept running after him. He turned back, kept running. I ran after him. A lot more shit. But the thing was, I'm on their side, 50 yards on the other side of the ball. I'm going back. Oh, this is the whole fucking sideline jumps on all these piece of shit. Shit, y'all got my ass. Listen, the videos on Twitter acting like, like they just grabbed him. Don't do that. I'm like, bro, we don't have to do that. I'm not tweeting back at you. I didn't say nothing. I'm just leaving it cool. Our video guy comes up, he goes, look. I'm like, oh. So yeah, he's funny though. He was trying to make it a certain way, but respect to Cam Akers. I'm not gonna let me talk about you with the video, right? Structuring practice and you can talk out there. Yeah, let's get to the bottom. Yeah, let's get to the bottom. But he was mad bossy guy.
said she just signed on for today's team. So more than
17 years? What was that check like when it came in?
Little inkling before nobody never said how much was he not a long time. That's how he was the perfect deal. What it was, he was 50%. That's when another thing versus where she kind of quarterbacked the shot. I think the label got too short. The numbers were adding up more than play. Because she was taking you got 4 people on the right side. He really had one scene. Four stories. This is something that she won't get the way she does it. But it's like, okay, it ain't the back game plan. It's like, I got you. I need this. If y'all want to clear, if y'all want to, I got it. Boston get a lot. I see. She just signed up. So,
17 years? What was that check like when it came in?
little inkling about that before,